Well, hello and welcome back to another episode of Terrafirmagreg. Last episode, we did the start of this map here, make some tools, make some vessels, and now I found some copper, so it's time to actually do something with it. First things first, we check the area here around, and then we're gonna get some straw here to make these straw blocks here. I'll patch the case here. Now I'm gonna look for the outlier of the vein, where it might start or not. Looking around here, I don't find anything else, so this might be the first one into this side here. Then I go all the way to the other side, looking around, and try to find where it ends. Not the one there, not the one here, here. I don't see anything for this area here. Game is still lagging a bit. Only rocks here. Let's go back a bit. And we have here. So that's kind of the edges of one side. You can also go in circular motion to try to get a better vision of the vein itself. Look around, nothing. The point is that you're probably gonna see that all of this actually make a kind of a circle, oval, square, anything you can think of. Right. So in this case here you can see that it goes from there all the way until there. So scouting the eye, you can see that it has a little shape of it. And by seeing the outline, this is probably the position of the vein below the ground. So by doing this, you can actually kind of see where the middle of it would be. Somewhere around here. And don't worry, that is very easy to make and very easy to recover. So if I would to go down and dig, would this be on here. But before that, we actually need to get some material, some tools to do it. And for such, I'm gonna collect all the copper and tether heavy here, and so we can work it. So I'm gonna collect it now. I believe I collected most of them. Probably have something still hiding behind any bush. Let's go into the shade here because the shade it is cooler than the outside, so I don't overheat. Let me pick my large vessel from my back, place it to the ground, open it and pick an empty vessel. Now let's toss every copper and tetrahydrite inside the vessel. And he says that I have 688 of copper. For what I remember, no, we need 9 tetrahydrite to make 1 ingot of copper. So this is 2 ingots. This is 3 ingots. Okay. And I think this is the same stuff, isn't it? Yes. So here we have 4 ingots of copper to extract. Those two not gonna give me an entire ingot, so it don't actually matters. But to use this molten copper when I make it, I need molds. One that is essential to even begin to think about it. Going down to mine is making the saw blade. Without it, forget it. The other one is the Propic X head. It is also very necessary to search for the ore. Now I could make the pickaxe to collect stuff, but actually, oh I wait. But actually, I want to make a hammerhead as well, and this fits all the four modes to make the tools. And since they are ceramic, I need to actually do what I did before. That is to dig a hole and make a pit quill to cook all of them. Let's do that. Let's break touch into straw. Not enough. Only break grass to get that touch. I found more all around. So now they actually give me enough to make 5 ingots. Even though I have no way to actually use it right now. So I don't know if I'm gonna actually make it. Yeah, let's actually do it. Wait, what? Okay, I got the touch. Let's attach it to the here. I believe we still have some wood. And let's cook this molds. Now I have to do the same thing for the copper. But before that, I need to wait a bit because the molds are gonna get hot from the thing. So if I do both at the same time, I'm gonna end up not having time to actually pour it before they cool down. It was spreading too quick, you know. But I need more wood. Not like a heavy problem with wood. Now that a good amount of time has passed, let's do the same stuff as before. Nothing new, nothing really changed to it. What do you mean, host Bill? I did nothing of such. Getting a little bit confused. Now we wait again. It's raining. You can actually drink water from the rain. Just look here up without ending, and your thirst bar is gonna fill up. Nice. And here you have the molds. As you can see, they actually still quite hot, but I can already pick them up without any major problem. Now just wait for this to actually finish. Potato, 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 potato. Time has come. 3, 2, 1. Pick the vessel, pick the other molds, open the vessel with the leak stuff, pour into the saw blade. It's cooling down, it's cooling down. Go fast, go fast, go fast. Go pick. The hammer. I made the wrong one before. I made the pick. I wanted to make the pro pick. And where's the rest? Chisel. It's solid. It was not fast enough. So I have partial few chisel and vessel that I cannot open anymore. Well, at least now got in the things I wanted. Now let's break from the mold. The pickaxe. The chisel is not completed. The pro pick. The hammer, and finally the saw. Now let's stick a stick into everything. First the saw blade, then the hammer, then the pro pick, and the pickaxe itself. Now I have the basic of it. And why a saw is required to start it? Because with it I can actually cut wood into lumber. And with lumber I can make planks. And with 4 planks I can make a crafting table. Finally, after so long, we finally have a crafting table. Now I can do more advanced stuff here, like making a chest if I wanted. But so far, this is required to making 2 things that is required to actually go mining. First is to make it like this, so I can make support beams without the ceiling would just fall into our heads. And the other one is to actually make this thing here, ladders. Or else how we're gonna get back up? I don't have much, but it's a start. Now with all this into my possession, I can actually start go mining. So let's organize my inventory here. The pick go here, the hammer goes here, like this, and like so. And I remember that I don't have any torches, so let's make a little campfire here and some straw, a log, 3 sticks, and I put fire into everything and make a fire pit. Put 1 log just to keep it on, and we burn a stick to make a torch. Very simple. And unfortunately, I can't cook food here. For some, I can. Oh, bacca de potato. But they last less time. But they have a high saturation, a very high saturation. This is different. We're gonna do this with the onions. No, this is new for me. All right, packet potatoes. That's enough. You come back, you go to the vessel. Alright, now let's go down. We are arriving to the first slate. Okay, let's explain how the prospect pickaxe works. When you click into a block, it's going to scan a 12 by 12 area around the block you click. to click it, so it's a cube, a 25x5 cube centered on where you click. So if you don't find anything useful, you just dig another 6 blocks or more until you actually I really don't wanted to kill you, but you got in the way. Sorry about that. Now let's go 6 blocks down and try again. Well, since it did not find anything, I can actually go 12 blocks without any consideration. But then pay attention and see if this rock here changed to anything hardened, because this means it has a cave below it. Alright, now let's try again. Nothing, 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 nothing. It's good to check in case the ore you are going after, if it spawns into the one I am looking at, like you don't see if it spawns into the shale. So probably is that there is some rock below it that has it. So can ignore this half surely until we actually find the new rocks. Before going all the way to the bottom, pay attention to your ladders, because if you go too deep in Canada Return, it'll be a wasted journey. So I have to chop more trees to get more stick. Since I'm going to get a lot of new wood, I guess I'm gonna make then a charcoal pit. Since charcoal pit uses a lot of wood for very little gain, it's a good way to actually get rid of the excess wood. Of this just to cook the duck. What the duck? I'm gonna chop down more trees to make get more sticks to make more ladders. Make a charcoal pit to just place a lot of wood piles. Place the first one, and then you click it to open, or just and you fill everything with wood piles, and then you burn it with low oxygen. And how to do that? By simply first covering all the faces except the one, and make it a light. And when it starts, you just cover it. The problem is that it is not very effective. However, the bigger you make it, the more effective it gets. And you could use a fire starter or a torch. Just throw a torch and wait for it to light up. Then you cover, you're gonna see the smoke coming out. We are making charcoal here. This is a charcoal pit. Gonna take a while before you get the gregtech proper way to make the now we can make more stairs. I forgot to click this. 30. Did it fall somewhere or did it got deleted? Now with more ladders, let's continue going down. Ooh. Here you are. How light. This is a new type of rock. Let's check. Very large sample of stibnite. But I want the copper. Tetrahedrite. We found it. This is the ceiling. I want to go at least 1, 2, 3. This is gonna be the ceiling. Now let's break the rocks on the side carefully to not cause a cave-in. Now we have the ore. The problem is that if I use the pickaxe, I'm gonna get the whole ore. But the whole ore don't actually give you too much material. So we're gonna do something else and grab the coffee break, lunch break. Drink some water. If we break with the pickaxe, we're gonna get the whole ore. We don't have a way to actually process the whole ore in an effective way. So for now, we're gonna actually break it with a hammer, because doing so give us the crochet version. And just the crochet here give me half an ingot of copper. Very nice. And I also have a chance to gain 2, like I did more 2. I also have a chance to get 2 ore instead of just 1. That's pretty nice. Now that I have opened the space here, I'm gonna pick the beans that I did not brought. Right, I'll place one bean here. As you see, it's 3 tall. Another one here, 3 tall. Let's break this stair here quickly. And now place this one here. Now this is stabilizing 4 blocks into that direction and 4 blocks into that direction. In I believe it's 3 in that direction, but because this is also 1 block, so 2 blocks in that direction and 2 into the other direction. What I normally do is to actually expand the basin a little. So I'm gonna harvest the stones here. And break the ores. Without a support, I believe the game will only give you 5 or 6 blocks of forgiveness before start to cave in. And if start to cave in, things will not be too good for us. So let me open this area here a bit, because it's a little bit claustrophobic. I don't like this super small Russian. Now, if I had a special block that is not affected by gravity, I would place it in here, but since I don't have it, let's make this and this. And let's break this one here. No, things are not going to fall unless I harvest a block here. And I can make this one here. Now I have a greater area, and I can now exit normally. But be warned, for some reasons sometimes this actually don't work. It don't prevent. I think you have to actually exit the game and reload to it to get effective. But one way to test if it's working is to put a gravel here. Normally a gravel would fall by gravity, but the support is supporting, so we don't actually fall down. And I lost my gravel. Now what I'd like to do is to actually collect the ores here and see how much I'm going to get. See you later. Well, after some digging, we got here. And this is open air. So this actually did end up into a cavern. But it's not connected to anything, so I could not cut here easily. Oh look. Yeah, but it's not going down. Anyway, we got this far here. We have this amount to still pick up. So the first layer is kind of finished here. This is the first layer on. Who knows how many more we have down here. And we got an entire stack of crushed tetrahedrite and a little more. Some of stibnite and half of copper. Not bad for something shiftly made. But before going back up, I'll talk about something about the support. As I said before, when in this shape here, it holds 4 blocks into that direction. So 1, 2, 4. Until this one here is supported. That's why I placed this one here to be able to dig here, and there's another one here. Some people like to connect them, but if you think about it, this is holding 4 blocks that direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is holding 4 that direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one here is actually doing nothing. So you can actually remove it. And in theory, nothing will fall here because they are both holding all the space together. So you can actually save a little bit of support beams. Not that it's that difficult to make them. But, well, making a lot of them is not is also not fun. Just going to finish this side here, because this side here is actually going into the shale, so there is not much to get from there. And I'm going up to go for the next step. Now we are up here. Most people will be already very happy with this. 2 crochets making an ingot. So 1 stack making 32 ingots. That's fine. Same thing I believe with the copper give it a little bit more. So this is going to take me more of it. Anyway, there's a part that I don't see much people doing, and it is explained in the book that you could actually go here and crush this ore. Maybe they don't do because they don't like to use the hammer. You can crush it to become impure dust. And the impure dust give you the same thing as the normal version. Okay. You see, what's the point? Just see in the little tip, right-click a quadrant to get the clean dust. But cauldron is an advanced form to require rogue iron. You don't have it. However, if you play gregtech before, you control this in water. So all I have to do is find a place with water here, and you throw the dust. You see a little spark comes from it, and start to change. Normally put some block to not float away. And now it has become tetrahedrite dust. And the dust gives almost an entire ingot of copper. Very nice. But this is more impressive with copper itself. Because when you crush it, just to show you here, it's the same thing. However, if you wash it, hmm, become copper dust. And a copper dust give you an entire ingot. So just here, I have 50 ingots of copper, and here I have more than that. Just those two, and I still have more. Oh, I was a little bit confused because I normally do a different setup. It's a little more costly actually. So I was wrong before, because if you throw the crochet or into water, it also gets purified. And the purified version already gives more stuff. Normally you do this to process it into something else, like a machine macerate or anything. And then I'm gonna crush it again, increasing the yield from 19 to 108, and then purify it again. Well, guys, just a very long way to do the same thing that we did before. I want to be needing this for a very long time. Stibnite can be made into antimony. That only require for electricity, so there is no reason for me to actually grab it. Now if I could make all this into ingots. However, since this is not my final base, or my base yet, not a good idea to do so. Because, well, ingots, they are bigger, heavier, and use more space in inventory. So let's keep it for now like this. Let's go back to my base. Let's fill my water jugs before I do that. Well, that concludes our little expedition to get copper. Now I have to choose what I leave here and continue moving south, and hope to find some tin or cassiterite vein, because I need it to make bronze. And maybe finding a place to actually set down so I can actually start working with those materials. So this is On God. Thank you so much for watching.